Breaking news! Big moves and big news from the AFC West, and for Broncos country, this is the kind of update that puts a smile on your face and some confidence in your step. Man, I don't know why, but I'm getting a good feeling that we're going to shake things up this upcoming season, and you'll soon understand why. You might call me crazy when I say we're going to the Super Bowl, but I truly believe it's possible. If you believe that too, hit that like button hard. We have Bo Nix. The guy is so badass. We have Sean Payton to bring order. We're well-represented Broncos fans. If possible, comment like this: Go Broncos! I'm orange and blue. Now I'm going to tell you something that will make you happy. Let's get straight to the point. The Denver Broncos just scored a huge win without even playing a snap, thanks to the latest developments in Las Vegas. The Raiders, who have struggled to find an identity at quarterback since Derek Carr's departure, just doubled down on a questionable decision by giving Geno Smith a contract extension. That's right, Geno Smith is now a lock to be the Raiders' quarterback of the future, and I can't even say that with a straight face. Let's just look at this for what it is. The same franchise that gave up a third-round pick to bring Geno from Seattle is now going all in on a guy who was never the answer. And if you want to know how Raiders fans feel, you don't have to look any further than their own creators, guys like Graf of the Raiders OLV, who even admitted during his own live stream that this move doesn't take Vegas out of the running for Shedeur Sanders in next year's draft. Think about it. You don't sign your supposed franchise quarterback to an extension and then say, well, we can still draft another QB next year. That right there tells you all you need to know. They don't believe in Geno. They know he's not the future. And if the Raiders are out here sniffing around guys like Joe Milton, who ended up with the Cowboys because he grew up a Dallas fan, then it becomes crystal clear the Raiders don't trust their own decision. And that's why, as Broncos fans, we should be counting our blessings that we have Bo Nix on a rookie deal for the foreseeable future. We are in a completely different stratosphere when it comes to quarterback development and organizational direction. While they're throwing $40 million at a career journeyman, we've got a young stud in Nix, who's only getting better. And let's not forget, this guy almost won his very first game in the NFL on the road in Seattle. A tip pass away from a comeback win. DK Metcalf made a fingertip grab over Riley Moss, or else we'd be talking about a Bo Nix debut victory. Geno didn't win that game because he was great. He won it because of one or two lucky plays. And now, Broncos fans, we get to face him twice a year with a reloaded defense that's going to feast on mistake-prone quarterbacks. Just go watch the tape. Geno's not accurate. He forces throws into tight coverage, and he's never been the kind of leader that elevates a locker room. Meanwhile, Bo Nix is turning into exactly the kind of player this franchise has been desperate for. Yes, there's still hate out there. National talking heads are still doubting him, still calling his rookie year underwhelming, and trying to draw comparisons to Mac Jones. But those takes are getting ice cold. One commentator even said that if J.J. McCarthy has a Bo Nix-like season, the Vikings should be disappointed. Really? Nix took us to the playoffs, without a tight end worth mentioning, without a single 100-yard rusher the entire season, and did it throwing deep balls to rookie receivers. Troy Franklin and Marvin Mims aren't household names yet, but they're about to be, and a big reason is the man throwing them the ball. Sean Payton isn't having any of the slander. He's been vocal, he's been confident, and he made it very clear that Bo Nix isn't just going to repeat his rookie performance, he's going to blow it out of the water. And the foundation is all there. The Broncos are rolling with the highest paid offensive line in football. Garrett Bowles is coming back, and the additions on offense are going to let Bo attack all areas of the field. Evan Ingram's arrival brings a weapon at tight end we haven't had since Julius Thomas. That's going to open up the middle for Bo and give him more options to exploit. And let's talk about the chemistry. That connection between Nix and Mims, it was growing by the week. Go back to the Bengals game, Mims had 2 touchdowns and Bo led a lightning-fast scoring drive in under a minute and a half. That wasn't luck. That was timing, trust, and talent on full display. Now imagine what happens when you give Bo a full offseason knowing exactly what Sean Payton wants from him. He's not juggling Zoom meetings with teams, not learning multiple playbooks. This time it's all Broncos, all in. We're hearing reports straight from George Payton, Greg Penner, and Champ Kelly that they had to kick Bo out of the facility. The guy is a film junkie. He lives in the tape room. And this year, he's going to be armed with even more weapons, even more knowledge, and even more confidence. Troy Franklin's already getting back to his college number, and word is he's training just as hard as Bo, setting up a dynamic duo that's ready to explode in year 2. And this isn't some flashy, Instagram workout type of offseason either. No Russell Wilson-style hype videos from San Diego. Bo's putting in the work quietly, Seriously, with a group of receivers that includes Courtland Sutton, Marvin Mims, and a mix of young talent. They're organizing pre-training camp throwing sessions to lock in timing and rhythm. You even got Mims' dad coming out and saying Bo isn't about the flash, he's about the work. And in Denver, that's exactly the kind of quarterback we want leading this team. I want to know what Broncos country thinks. Are you ready to see Bo Nix take that leap in year 2? Do you believe this team is finally on the right track? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep this momentum rolling because what's happening behind the scenes in Denver right now is something special, and it's something we haven't felt in a long time. There's a buzz around this team, not just because of Bo Nix's potential, but because of how the front office, the coaching staff, and the players are all aligned in building something sustainable. And if you're a Broncos fan, this next stretch leading up to the draft should have your attention on full blast. There's already buzz that the Broncos could be looking to make a move in the draft. A tweet from a very plugged-in source, Bumblebee1, has fans speculating that Denver might be planning to trade up. And when you look at the patterns, it adds up. We know George Payton values draft picks like gold. The guy has a proven track record of finding late-round gems. Whether it's Nick Benito, Quinn Meinerz, or Jonathan Cooper, Payton knows how to dig deep and pull out serious value. That makes every draft pick precious in his eyes. But on the flip side, you've got Sean Payton. The man is aggressive on game day, and he's just as aggressive when it comes to draft night. Look at his history. From 2006 to 2021, Payton traded up 4 times, and in his last 13 drafts, he's made multiple moves up the board. So while Payton wants more swings at the plate, Payton wants to go grab the guy he knows will change the game. That tension could lead to something explosive on draft night. Don't be surprised if Denver jumps up the board to snag a player that fits their long-term vision. And don't be surprised if it's another offensive weapon to help elevate Bo Nix even further. And that's the thing, this front office isn't just thinking short-term. They know they've got a window opening with Nix on a rookie contract, and they're doing everything possible to maximize it. We're seeing a shift in philosophy. No more half measures. No more retread quarterbacks or patchwork offensive schemes. This is a calculated, aggressive rebuild around a young quarterback who already looks like the real deal. Even the wide receiver group is coming together in a way we haven't seen since the Demaryius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders era. Marvin Mims is stepping into a bigger role. Courtland Sutton is still a steady veteran presence. And Troy Franklin? He's coming in with something to prove, and the chemistry with Nix already baked in from their days at Oregon. That kind of familiarity matters, especially when you're trying to take the next step as an offense. It's not just about raw talent either. It's about culture. It's about work ethic. And what we're seeing from Bo Nix is leadership that's way beyond his years. He's not posting clips to social media. He's not talking about what he's going to do. He's just doing it. And when guys like Marvin Mims and Franklin see that, they follow that example. That's how you build something special. That's how you shift the identity of a franchise. The contrast between what's happening in Denver and what's unraveling in Vegas couldn't be more stark. The Raiders are in desperation mode, paying top dollar for Geno Smith, praying for draft miracles, and clinging to the hope that someone like Shedeur Sanders could save them in 2025. Meanwhile, Denver has stability, a coach who knows what he's doing, a quarterback who's already proven he can handle the moment, and a front office that's aggressively building around their core.